Come on, boy. Come on and take me to the other side. I'm gonna wait when I look into your eyes. I'm so in love, I think I'm gonna crash and get whiplash, whiplash, whiplash.
I am Frazierhughes.com, and this is the Hughes It or Lose It radio show on Fox Radio 910. Hey, download the app for your phone. Your Droid, yeah, or your iPhone or your BlackBerry, and listen to me anywhere, yeah. You go to Virginia Beach or Myrtle Beach, listen to me there on your phone while you're out on the beach. It's around 7:00 at night. You've had a long day, on the ocean, and you're with your boyfriend, and you're missing me. You're missing Frazier. Go ahead and tune in there. That's a joke, by the way. Okay. Maybe you're just missing me. Maybe you can't get enough of the Hughes or Lose It show and you want to listen to me. Maybe you're going down to Tennessee for the weekend, to Dollywood, and you're going down Dolly's water slide, but you've got the app on your smartphone. You can listen to it with your headphones on because you've got the waterproof headphones and your phone's like up in the air. You're holding it up high so it won't get wet. Either way, the smartphone app is available, and we're streaming live Fox Radio Roanoke.com, and Hughes It or Lose It. Why? Because everybody's got an opinion. It's all about you. So thanks a lot for your Hughes It or Lose It. Frazierhughes.com at gmail.com is a great way to send it to me. Hughes or Lose on Twitter, Facebook, Frazier Hughes. Yes. Made some new friends this week. Thank you for tuning into the show. And 350 Hughes It or Lose It videos, Frazierhughes.com on YouTube. Hey, all of this is at Frazierhughes.com. Just click on the social media tab. So let's say hello to a few folks checking in on Twitter right now. Emily checks in out of Lynchburg. Harper checks in from Liberty University. Cool name, Harper. Thanks for listening. Oliver out of Roanoke College. Ryan, who goes to Virginia Western. Cool. Yeah, these are the college folks checking in. And a handful of people, Lucas, Logan, Aiden, Evelyn, and Lucy, all at Virginia Tech. As I mentioned, the show streaming live, foxradioroanoke.com. And as promised, my Grandpa Huey, he'll be in here in just a second, is joining me for this Hughes It or Lose It, which is Lisa's. And Lisa tweeted me at Hughes or Lose, Frazier, Caffeine, Hughes It or Lose It. Now, hey, Grandpa, what's up?
How you doing, boy?
Glad you could make it to the show. How are things going?
Well, I'm doing okay. I'm glad I could make it too. Whoa. So, what we got going on?
Well, I want to thank you for coming in because I feel like it's always to get wise counsel on a Hughes It or Lose It. And this one was from Lisa, and she tweeted me.
On that Twitter? She got the Twitter? Did she do the Twitter on you?
Yeah, she put her Twitter on me, and she tweeted about caffeine. Now, do you drink coffee?
Well, I have about 1 cup of the natural house in the morning. That's all I need, and it's a natural laxative.
That is true. Coffee is a proven laxative for a lot of folks, and if they don't have their coffee, they're not running smoothly.
It's kind of like having oil in your machine. It makes you feel so good. I love having a little bit of coffee. But caffeine, when I was your age, caffeine was they actually had cocaine in Coca-Cola and a lot of other soft drinks. It was out of control. It was crazy.
You mean they actually had cocaine in Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
I've actually heard that,
Why do you think they had the name Coke?
Right. And by the way, we don't promote drug use here on the Hughes It or Lose It show whatsoever.
That's right. You got to remember it. If anybody out there ever had a problem with some sort of alcohol, drug, narcotic, marijuana, LSD, PCP, hallucinogenics, anything of that nature, or maybe drinking or whatever, there is help out there for you.
That is true. Yeah, there is help for you out there. Give me a ring. I'd be happy to point you in the right direction.
That's right, Frazier. You've been off the sauce for a while, haven't you?
That is true. That is true. I don't partake in any alcohol consumption, but if you do, that's cool with me. I mean, hey, it's the Hughes It or Lose It show. Hughes it, you agree. Lose it, you disagree. I mean, I want everybody to be able to listen to our show and not be judged. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're a doctor, if you're a tattoo artist, if you're a garbage man, if you're Grandpa Huey, you're welcome on the Hughes It or Lose It show.
That's right, all walks of life, even our caffeine drinkers. So back in the day, coffee and caffeine wasn't too prevalent as it is today, but I like to have myself some coffee every now and then. And, I love having a Coca-Cola every now and then, and the caffeine sometimes just gets me a little jacked up.
I understand, and caffeine gets a lot of us jacked up. In fact, why do you think Starbucks is so popular? I mean, it's on every freaking corner. They're charging, tons of money for a cup, and you're buying it left and right. I'm buying it left and right, or I was, and I'm drinking 8 cups of coffee every morning.
Are you kidding me? It's got to be whacking you out.
Here comes a Twitter right here, or tweet rather, off of Twitter. You got me calling it a Twitter.
Well, you said she dropped a Twitter on you, so it is called. They're doing the Twitter and the Facebook and the YouTube and the Foursquare and then that Pinterest.
It's Pinterest.
Pinterest.
Not Pinterest, and you can find Hughes or Lose on there as well. Where were we?
We were talking about drinking so much coffee, and a tweeter came in from the Twitter.
Yes, this tweet, actually, Hughes or Lose is the Twitter, comes in from Michael, who is in downtown Roanoke, and he tweets, Hughes or Lose, Frazier, getting off of caffeine has enabled me to get off of my medication because I now have no more anxiety.
Well, he brings up a good point because the caffeine gets you jacked up.
Yes, the caffeine does get you jacked up. And that's the thing, is that caffeine does cause a lot of anxiety because it really, and everybody's different, I know some folks that can drink caffeine all day long and they're cool. I have friends, like my friend Jim, can drink a cup of coffee, 2 cups of coffee, and then fall asleep. Same with my old roommate, John. For me, if I drink too much caffeine, it does cause anxiety, which causes me to get a little nervous and a little jittery.
You mean you get jacked up?
Yes, I get a little jacked up, and sometimes it does cause me anxiety, but I love the coffee so much I'm not willing to put it down.
Well, I can tell you what, Frazier, if you do put down the coffee, you won't have to take no more meds.
I'm not taking any meds.
Well, you need to be on something, you whack job.
Anyways, what the tweet was saying was that a lot of folks wouldn't have to be on medication because they wouldn't because of the caffeine. If they would cut out the caffeine, they wouldn't experience anxiety. And some people are experiencing anxiety because they're drinking too much caffeine and they're going to the doctor and they're taking meds they don't even have to take. That's a very good point. So thank you for tweeting that. Here comes another one. This is a message on Facebook. I'm on Facebook at Frazier Hughes, and this comes from Jack in Salem. Frazier, I got off of caffeine and I feel great. Try yerba mate. And hey, Jack, you know what? That's a good point because I did try yerba mate iced tea, and I do drink that from time to time instead of coffee. Now, yerba mate is YERBAMATE, and this is a clean fuel. This is a lot cleaner than caffeine without the crash. And you can find it at any natural food store. In fact, you can find a powdered yerba mate, which is sweetened by stevia. And this stuff is incredible. And I promise you won't get the crash like you do with caffeine.
Why don't you go ahead and take your gurkatape instead of coffee in the morning?
That's a good point, Grandpa. Maybe I should switch to yerba mate in the morning, but I just love coffee. It's been a ritual forever, for like 20 years.
It could be causing you anxiety, getting you too jacked up, though, boy.
I understand, and I appreciate you giving us your opinion. So, coffee, is it causing you too much anxiety? Do you think if you got off of it, maybe you would not have as much? Use it, you agree. Lose it, you disagree.
And how about this one? Coffee. It's a natural laxative. Choose it, you agree. lose it. You disagree. Get on the Twitter and the Facebookers and the Pinterest and the Foursquare and tell my grandson what you've been thinking.
And here's another one, too. Caffeine. Caffeine, could you live without it? Use it, you could. Lose it, you couldn't. Lose it right now. I cannot live without caffeine.
And I cannot live without you.
Are you serious?
No.
It's the Hughes It or Lose It show. Why? Because everyone's got an opinion with Frazierhughes.com. Follow on Twitter at Hughes or Lose. Like on Facebook at Frazier Hughes.